Hi guys, today I am going to take the subject maths for the topic trigonometry. So first I would like to say what is meant by trigonometry. Trigonometry is nothing but triangle. Trigon means triangle, metry means measurement. So you may ask, sir, what is a triangle measurement? So if you just check about length and what are the other sides, that will be enough. No, not like that. So here we are especially using for different applications also. That is why trigonometry has come. First I want to say that who invented trigonometry? Trigonometry, it was discovered by Hipparchus, Greek. He was a Greek astronomer. Now where we can apply this trigonometry, let us see here. First I have drawn here hills. Actually this is a rough diagram. Hills I have drawn. So hills itself, there you can make a right angle triangle. See that height we can consider one straight line. That ground level whatever are there from that point, from right angle, there also I drawn another line, and then here also I have drawn another line. You already know whichever the sides opposite to 90 degree we call it as hypotenuse. We call it as hypotenuse. Similarly, clouds may be there. So here we can measure about height of the hills by using trigonometry methods also. You may ask, sir, how can I measure about this angle? See, this angle you can measure by using the instrument called as theodolite. Theodolite can measure about elevation, sometimes depression also. So by using that theodolite only, you can find out what is the tip of that hills, what is that angle is there. And already you know from where you are standing, from center to here. So then from that we can find out the height of the hills also. That I am going to explain how we can find out also. So next is regarding about clouds. So clouds may be there. Here you may be standing here on that ground level. So by using theodolite you can find out what is its elevation, because elevation is the angle which is just going in upward direction. When it is just angle going in a downward direction, then we call it as depression angle. So now again by measuring this, then where you are standing, that distance also you should know this distance, or by using that angle and that distance what you are standing from, there itself you can find out what is the height of the cloud also. Okay, apart from that some tower may be there, big towers and all, 33 floors and 40 floors and all. So when you want to measure about height of the tower also, again we can stand somewhere distance from the tower. This we can easily measure it because it is on the ground level only. So by using theodolite we may come to know about the angle of elevation also. From that we can find out what is the height of the tower, because it is practically difficult. By using trigonometry it becomes very easy also. Okay, now so any trigonometry we should use only right angle triangle. Other triangles are not possible. That's what I have drawn here. Let us consider AB as 3 centimeter and AC as 4 centimeter. Then you know that by using Pythagoras theorem, so right angle triangle, we can find out what is the size of the BC also. BC is equal to square root of this side, that is AB square, plus here written as AC square by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, then what is the AB square? AB square is 3 square. 3 square is nothing but 9. Then AC value is 4. That means 4 square is 16. By adding this you will get square root of 25. Then you will get the answer as 5 centimeter. That is what I written hypotenuse. So 5 centimeter is hypotenuse. Now what are the important terms used in trigonometry? Let us see here. Sin theta. So theta is nothing but it is a particular angle. The angle may be 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, or whatever it may be. So what is meant by sin theta? Sin theta is nothing but opposites divided by hypotenuse. So opposite side of this angle theta is, which is opposite side AC. So how much that is 4. That is why I written here as 4. Then what is its hypotenuse value? 5 centimeter. So I written 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 will give about trigonometric ratio of sin theta values. Okay. Then next let us see about cos theta. So what is meant by cos theta? Cos theta is nothing but adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent means from theta, this is adjacent side. AB is the adjacent side. How much value? 3. That's why I written as 3. Then what is its hypotenuse value? 5. So 5 I written. So this ratio if you find out, cos theta of that particular value you can find out. Okay, next let us see about tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but opposite side by adjacent side. That means for theta, so 4 is opposite side and then 3 is adjacent side. That is why written as 4 by 3. Next let us see about cosecant theta. What is meant by cosecant theta? Cosecant theta is nothing but 1 by sin theta. That means reciprocal of this. Okay, so 1 by sin theta. So what I written here sin theta opposite by hypotenuse. This I can change it as hypotenuse divided by opposite. That means this goes to numerator, opposite comes to the denominator. So this 4 by 5 whatever written, reciprocal of that value you have to write. Okay, next let us see about secant theta. Secant theta is nothing but 1 by cos theta. So what I written that formula for cos theta, that you have to make it as ulta. That means hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. So 3 by 5 I written, here I written as 5 by 3. Okay, next let us see about cot theta. Cot theta is nothing but tan reciprocal. That means 1 by tan theta only, reciprocal of tan theta only we call it as cot theta. So opposite by adjacent here I written. So if you make it as reciprocal, adjacent by opposite will come. Adjacent side is 3 centimeter and opposite side is 4. So 3 by 4 we are getting. Okay, next let us see about trigonometric ratios of the specific angles. Okay, so how to write this trigonometric ratio of specific angles and all. See, we will consider specific angle as 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Other than that, other angles also possible. But according to our textbook, only we can see the specific angles only. So we have to find out what is the value for sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, cot, all this and all. See, here I just give you a small tricks also. So first starting value you have to remember. Even we can find out this also by using the triangle, and then we can find out exactly its value, how it has come 1 by 2, 1 by root 2 and all. But it is become more elaborate, so I reduce that elaboration and all. So sine 0 is 0. So next is half. Next is 1 by root 2. Root 3 divided by 2. Next is 1. This value remember. Then further filling up the box become very easy. So now what you have to do is, what is written 1. So you have to write in a reciprocal ultra type and all. So here 1 will come in starting, last one comes here. So next whatever I written root 3 by 2, that you write second. Then what 1 by 2 is that you write in the third box. Then what I written fourth one, that you write here. Then what that 0 comes, here you write 0. Then tan value is nothing but this divided by this. So 0 divided by 1. So what you will get? 0. So then 1 divided by 2 divided by, because tan theta is nothing but sin theta divided by cos theta. So this and this you have to divide. By dividing, this 2 gets cancelled. So you will get only 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. Then if you divide this and this, both are same value, so you will get as 1 only. Okay, then if you divide these two, then you will get only root 3. Then 1 by 0, any denominator 0 comes, we cannot able to measure. So it is not defined. So not defined, I written short form as ND, not defined. So we cannot find out, that means it's infinity value. Okay, then what is cosecant theta? Cosecant theta is nothing but reciprocal of sin theta. So 0 divided by 0, so that is also comes as non-defined only. Okay, then reciprocal of 1 by 2, we will get it as 2. Then 1 by root 2, you will get it as root 2. So I am just making it as reciprocal only. Then here you will get it as 2 divided by root 3. Then 1 divided by 1, you will get it as answer as 1 only. 1 divided by 1, 1. Okay, then from secant theta, again very easy. Again ultra type you should write. That means here 1 I written, that you write here. What 2 by root 3 I written, that you write here. Then what root 2 is that same write. Then this 2 goes to here. Then whatever non-defined I written, that you write this side. Okay. Then regarding about cot theta also become very easy. What tan theta I written, that you make it as ultra type. That means non-defined you write starting. Okay. Then whatever root 3 are there, that you write here. Then what 1 comes here you write. Then 1 by root 3 here write. Okay. Then you write 0 value here. See, next let us see about trigonometric ratios of complementary angle. Complementary angle means what? When you are adding two angles, adjacent angles, that should come as 90 degree. So now sin 90 minus theta, so that is nothing but cos theta. Then cos 90 minus theta value that is equal to sin theta. Then tan 90 minus theta equal to cot theta. Cosecant 90 minus theta equal to secant theta. Secant 90 minus theta, it is called as cosecant theta. Cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. So remember these formulas and all. Then next let us see about trigonometric identity formula also. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosecant square theta. 1 plus tan square theta equal to secant square theta. Okay, now I am going to give several examples also. Now let us say 3 cot A, that is equal to 4. Okay, now we have to find out what is the tan A value now. From this they are asking what is the value for tan A. So how do you find out? So we already know 3 cot A equal to 4. So 3 goes to other side. So that will become cot A equal to 4 divided by 3. So tan A is nothing but reciprocal of this. So what is the reciprocal of 1 by cot A only? We call it as tan A. So reciprocal of this, how much you will get? 3 by 4. So this is example 1. Okay, next let us see about example 2 also. I will write the sum here. The sum says if tan A plus B is equal to root 3. Now they are asking, and also they given tan A minus B is equal to 1 divided by root 3. Now they are asking find the value for angle A and angle B. So both measurement they are asking to find out. So how to do? Now we already know any triangle A plus B plus C, all that. Okay, anyway that is here not needed. So we already know root 3 is nothing but tan 60, isn't it? So tan A plus B is equal to root 3 is given. So that we can write it as tan 60 degree, because we already have written trigonometric ratios values also. Tan 60 is root 3. So from this we can find out A plus B is how much value? So A plus B is equal to 60 degree. So this you keep it as equation number 1. Next, 1 by root 3 is given, another one. So tan A minus B is equal to 1 divided by root 3. That is nothing but tan 30 value only, we will get it as 1 by root 3. So A minus B equal to 30. So we find out A minus B equal to 30 degree. This is equation number 2. Now equation 1 is there, 2 is there. Both we will add equation 1 and 2. 1 and 2 add. So by adding what will happen? So this B and this B gets cancelled because opposite symbol is there. Then A and A added, you will get 2A, and 60 plus 30 adding, you will get 90. So what is angle A? Angle A equal to 90 divided by 2. So you get angle A value as 45 degree. So once you have found out A value, then we can substitute it in equation 1 itself. Substitute angle A equal to 45 degree in equation 1. So what you will get? So A plus 45 degree equal to 60 degree. Therefore angle A equal to 60 minus 45. You will get the value as 15 degree. Okay. Next I am going to explain about example 3 also. So I will write it here itself. Example 3. So example 3, sum saying sin 60 cos 30 plus sin 30 cos 60. So this you have to prove it as, prove that this equal to 1. So how do you have to prove it as 1? We already know sin 60 is nothing but value, we already know trigonometric ratio, I explained in the columns also, root 3 divided by 2. So what is cos 30? That is also root 3 divided by 2. Then what is sin 30 value? Sin 30 is nothing but half. What is cos 60 value? That is also half. So this whatever I have taken is left hand side. So LHS is equal to you write. Now root 3 into root 3 will get it as 3. 2 2s are 4. Then 1 1s are 1. 2 2s are 4. Now both denominators same is that I can take LCM as 4 only. So finally you get 3 plus 1 4. 4 by 4 how much you get? 1. So that is nothing but RHS. Hence it is proved. Then next let us see about example 4 also. Example 4. Okay, here what they given the sum is tan 48, then tan 23, then tan 42, then tan 67 equal to 1. So immediately the guys will get confused. Sir, 48 under trigonometry ratio is not at all explained. So don't bother. Whenever they given other angles, the methods are very simple. What you have to write is tan 48. So that 90 you subtract. After subtracting, how much you will get? 42, isn't it? So this I can write it as 90 minus 42. Can I write it or not? So 90, 42 you subtract, then you will get 48. Then this 23 what you have to do is 90 minus whatever say other number is there only given. That 67 you subtract from 90, then you will get 23. So 67 you write here. Other things as it is write. Don't change these two and all. Only that starting two only you change 90 minus and all. Okay, then here also tan 67 you will get. Okay, so this is left hand side. So tan this is value is nothing but cot 42. This also, so tan 90 minus theta, that also you have seen the formula, complementary angle formula. So this also comes as cot 67. Okay, then here tan 42 is there. So here tan 67 is there. So cot is nothing but reciprocal of tan. So reciprocal and tan both gets cancelled. Reciprocal of tan 67 cot, this also gets cancelled. So finally how much you get? 1. So that is nothing but RHS. Hence it is proved. Now I am going to give another example, one more also, example 5. Let us see these sums. So what they given the sum is express sin 67 plus cos 75 in terms of trigonometric ratio, in terms of trigonometric ratio ratios of angles between 0 degree and 45 degree. See here they given sin 67 plus cos 75, but we have to make this angle between 0 and 45. How to do? They were asking to reduce that angle. But so what we already know that when sin 67 is there, so we can write it as 90 minus how much will come? 23, isn't it? So what I can write it as sin 90 minus 23. So 23 if you subtract, then you will get 67. So similarly plus cos 75 is there, that I can write it as 90 minus 15, isn't it? So 90 15 subtract, then you will get 75. 90 if you subtract 23, then you will get 67. So we already know that sin 90 minus some angle is there, then we can write it as cos 23. Then here we can write it as sin 15 degree we can write. So what that angle we are getting, that comes in between 0 and 45. So we got it. Now one more example I just give you. Example 6. Okay, example 6, let us see here. What they are asking is prove that cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. This we have to prove. So how to prove this? First let us take it about LHS left hand side. So cosecant theta is nothing but 1 divided by sin theta, isn't it? So according to that formula. Okay, then cot theta is nothing but 1 divided, or we can write it as cos theta divided by sin theta. Whole square is given. So whole square here also written. So denominator, if you look at it, both sides sin theta only is there. So I can take it as LCM as sin theta only. So here you will get 1 minus cos theta. For this whole square is there. Here for sin, here sin square theta I am getting. Okay. Already sin square theta, we already know sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. We know the formula. So what is sin square theta? Sin square theta I can write it as 1 minus cos square theta. So here 1 minus numerator side cos theta whole square is there. Okay. Now what I can write it as, square is nothing but 1 minus cos theta into same another time double, because the square is a double time, it is repeated multiplication. Then we already know the formula a square minus b square. So 1 square also same value only. So a square minus b square is a, so we know the formula a square minus b square formula is a minus b into a plus b. So according to that formula we can write it as 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta. Now what happens? This gets cancelled. Then you will get it as 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Okay, that is nothing but RHS, hence it is proved. Okay, thank you guys for observing this. Don't close the videos and the middle and all. Observe the entire videos so that it will be very useful. And as much as possible, put the like sign also. Then share it to your friends. Okay, thank you for all.